Okay, let's go to the next question. And the next question comes from a Liam James, and he writes, "Hey Alex, with the craziness of 2020, what are your top 3 most anticipated movies of 2021? Happy New Year and have a great day." Well, thank you, Liam. I do appreciate that. By the way, if you don't know, Liam's a really good dude that I met here in Orlando. He watches the show, so thank you for
Nice.
watching, for sending that question. My top 3, I'm gonna be really quick on this because I really had to think about it last night. So my number 3 pick would have to be Eternals. I've never read the comic books, never read any source material at all. I know who they are, but I don't know them for who they are in terms of their comic book nature. The reason why I'm really excited for Eternals is because when I saw Guardians 1, I was in love with the intergalactic universe of the Marvel universe. So I cannot wait to see what they're going to do by expanding that with the Eternals. So I got that on my list. Hopefully theaters will be open given the circumstances. Uh, my second pick is no other than Dune. Again, I've never watched any of the content. I've never read any of the books, but that trailer, oh my God, that trailer, all I keep thinking about how cinematic it looks. It may or may not come on HBO Max now that Denis Villeneuve is like fighting with Warner Brothers. If it comes on HBO Max, I'm gonna watch it. If it doesn't, I'm still gonna go to the theaters and watch it. So I can't wait for that. And then my last and final pick, I know this is gonna sound a little bit corny, but I'm just interested in it. Fast and Furious 9.
All right.
I want to know how the hell Han is alive. You know what?
Doesn't even matter anymore.
I mean, I read somewhere, I saw a meme that Vin Diesel took the stone from Wonder Woman 84 and wished for him to come back. Like
Sure.
I want to know how this mug is alive. Like I am interested in this movie, and I'm a Fast and Furious fan, but I just justice for Han, as Robert Meyer Burnett would say. We are finally getting our justice for Han. So I can't wait to see it. Those are my top 3. What about you, Jeremy? What are your top 3 most anticipated movies for 2021?
Top of the list, Morbius. No, I'm just kidding.
Aw,
That movie is
what?
probably going to be awful. It's probably going to be real bad. We'll
I
see.
mean, yeah, Venom was trash. So.
We'll see. We'll see. It might not be. That Sony logo always makes me nervous. It's tough to come up with a top 3. Honorable mentions: Candyman and Halloween Kills. I love my horror movies. Candyman's one that I've been looking forward to for a while. Should have come out already. Halloween Kills, I believe, as well. But my top 3. All right. And it's interesting because all of them are going straight to HBO Max, which is crazy because historically I've not been like a diehard Warner Brothers fan, but I've always liked Legendary Pictures. So number 3 most excited for Kong versus Godzilla. I can't wait for Kong versus Godzilla. And to be honest with you, I didn't even love the last ones all that much. Like I really like 2014's Godzilla. I like King of the Monsters and Kong for just monster movies. I'll put them on and have them playing, but neither of them are all that great. But the spectacle is there. It's kind of like a Batman v Superman kind of thing for me. You know, Kong and Godzilla fought on the big screen the last time in 1962. So it'll be kind of cool to see them come back together in a film, especially with the way that CGI and stuff are these days. So that would be my number 3. This one really might break my heart. My number 2 on the list, Mortal Kombat, produced by James Wan, shot in Australia. Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh man, I have such a bad taste for that, but go ahead.
So the 1990s movie is one of my favorite guilty pleasure movies. I loved it when I was a kid. I saw it as many times in the theaters as I did Blade, which was 4 times. Those were the only 2 movies that I saw other than Jurassic Park that many times in the theaters. And I loved the techno soundtracks. I think that was a really big part of it as a teenager, and all the fight scenes, having the music. Matrix was another one I really liked that's kind of in that same vein. So I don't know if they're going to do any of that stuff with the new Mortal Kombat, but I feel like they have a firmer grasp on what it is that fans want from the franchise, which is more lore that integrates stories between Scorpion and Sub-Zero, who are 2 of the most iconic characters, instead of them just being weird henchmen like they were in the original. I know they're doing the R rating. There's going to be fatalities in it. It's going to be a tournament. I'm stoked for the Mortal Kombat movie, but it might be a complete disaster. Alex, why?
I mean, if I'm being honest, like you mentioned, the last the 1980s film or 90s film. I was not a fan, especially of the Raiden character. Raiden was too relaxed
Awful.
and like, and you know, what's the character, the one of the main characters of the, I forget.
Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, Sonya.
Yeah. That character. What a douchebag. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I could not, like, and when you play the game is ruthless. So this movie, the reason why I'm like, and again, I want to point this out. I don't want to spend too long on that, but I want to point this out. The reason why I'm not so much feeling this movie, there have been other adaptations of Mortal Kombat that people have made fan films and stuff like that, and they still get it wrong. They even put out an animated movie of this. And
Scorpion's Revenge is dope.
And that was okay. I was going to say that was okay. But even in that, I wanted to see a little bit more. So I feel like if you're going to do Mortal Kombat, a movie, it has to be grit, blood, and bones.
Yeah.
And like, you cannot play with that. So that's where I'm
agreed. All right. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, and you might be completely right. We'll see. So my number one movie, and you mentioned it, Alex, as well, Dune. Dune is from one of my favorite filmmakers, Denis Villeneuve, Blade Runner 2049, easily one of my favorite movies. And he is just masterful. I love Enemy. I love Arrival. The dude doesn't make bad movies. Prisoners was super good. The guy, he's just consistently makes really, really good films that are completely underseen. I'm afraid for the future of the Dune franchise before it even comes out, because I know it was an expensive movie. And his Blade Runner movie was incredibly expensive as well, and they just don't make a lot of money, which to me speaks to the fact that they're actually good. That said, yeah, the trailer's awesome. The cast is great. I hear it's the science fiction version of Game of Thrones, which is also, top fandom for me. I absolutely love that series. So I can't wait to see all of these characters together in a epic science fiction based on a property that maybe not a lot of people in our generation, I keep saying our generation, we're within about 10 years of each other. So our generation, and I think the people previous to us, the people that have read the novels, hold them in very, very high regard. So I'm very much looking forward to Dune. That's my most anticipated for 2021.
Yeah, that's a dope list. Like I said before, I think Mortal Kombat, I'm interested to see it, but I'm like, oh God, like from everything that I have seen in the past, crazy.
Yeah, that's fair.
But Ian, what's your top three most anticipated movies for 2021?
So my most anticipated movies of 2021. I'm gonna go with my my honorable mentions, which would be Dune, Spider-Man 3, and Matrix 4.
Nice.
Those three right there. Like I'm looking forward to them, but they're not in my top three. But I can't wait to see Matrix 4. Like the technology between when was the last one? Like 2003 or I think
2003. Yeah.
Yeah. So the technology between now and then, that movie's gonna be awesome. Hopefully, just visually. I don't know about the story, but I'm there for that. But my top three would be Free Guy. I love Taika Waititi as a director.
Nice.
Yeah, Taika Waititi's making his way to be one of my favorite directors.
Wait, he did that?
Oh yeah, he directed that one.
Bro, that's gonna be great.
Oh yeah. It's got Taika Waititi directing, and of course, it's got Ryan Reynolds in it, and it's about, of course, a video game guy that realizes he's in a game. It looks really, really cool. Hopefully, they'll do that better than they did that movie, Ready Player One.
Whoa!
I hate that movie.
I don't like
hate Ready Player One?
Not really.
Amazing. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's amazing. Okay. Okay. Talk about nostalgia. Anyways, so my second pick would be The Suicide Squad. We talked about how I thought the first one was fine. I thought the first one was fun. Wasn't a great movie, but it was fun. But now that we got James Gunn directing this one, and it was just, this looks like, and it's got an R rating. I can't wait for it. It looks like it's going to be a thrill ride. And I don't think a lot of we're going to see a lot more suicide deaths more than the first one.
I hope so. God.
Yes. But I trust James Gunn. This looks like it's up his alley. And the last one is this Disney movie called Raya and the Last Dragon. I saw the preview for it recently. It looks pretty badass.
Oh yeah, that's dope. I actually saw the preview for it at Disney's earnings call when they were doing showing the different things coming to Disney Plus and into theaters. And I actually forgot about that movie. Actually, that movie looks really good. I definitely want to check that out as well. Those are our lists. Those are our lists for 2021. Hey guys, what is your list for 2021? Just jump into the comment section below and let us know your